I'm not gonna bore you with a long intro, so I'll just cut to the chase. There's a lot of toons in Dennis Wood, and in this video, I'm gonna rank them. Note, these are all in opinion, and if you disagree, please feel free to comment, but please stay civil about it. Okay, onto the video. Shrimpo is a toon with 1 star in all of his stats. His passive ability, Bully, drastically lowers his stealth by a large amount. You should only play this toon if you're looking for a challenge. And while I understand Shrimpo is supposed to be a challenge toon, he's just unplayable. He can't contribute anything to a team, he's not useful during solo runs, he can barely extract, he can't distract, he can't even support the team. So basically, he's not a challenge toon, he's just crippled. We're moving on. Sylvester is what you get when you take Shrimpo and give him actual stats. Sylvester has 5 stars in skill check and extraction speed, 1 star in movement speed and stamina, and 3 stars in stealth. His passive ability, Knightly Armor, gives him an extra heart. Now, there's a reason I put Sylvester in second to last. You can argue and say that he's the best extractor, however, his 3 stars in stealth mixed with his slow movement makes him terrible for most runs. Due to his terrible mobility, he's the worst option for solo runs, and his ability of having 4 hearts doesn't make up for the fact that he's going to get hit a lot due to his average stealth. Scraps is a toon with 2 stars in skill check and movement speed, 5 stars in stamina, and 3 stars in stealth and extraction speed. Her active ability, Crafty Grapple, allows herself to be pulled towards another toon or a machine of her choice. You can tell that Scraps is supposed to be a survivalist, but I don't think she's even that. Really, the only good thing about her is her 5-star stamina, but it's not even that useful due to her 2-star movement speed. Her average extraction speed is brought down by the fact that she has 2-star skill check. Sure, her ability could be used to get away from Twisted or into the elevator easily, but a majority of the time, you use this ability, you didn't even move far from the Twisteds, and they can still easily catch up to you. So honestly, the only good use for her ability is getting into the elevator in panic mode, but that's really about it. Roger is a toon with 3 stars in skill check, 2 stars in movement speed, 3 stars in stamina and stealth, and 4 stars in extraction speed. His passive ability, Detective, gives him 2 times the amount of research upon picking up capsules or encountering Twisteds. There's only one reason everyone plays Roger: delicious research. Other than that, Roger's 2-star movement speed automatically makes him not a good movement toon, but his other stats are kind of average. As for his ability, really think about it for a second. How is this ability helping you or your team get further in the run? Roger basically has no ability. The only redeeming feature I'd say is that he has 4-star extraction speed, which makes him not entirely useless on a team. Toodles is a toon with 3 stars in skill check, movement speed, and stamina, 4 stars in stealth, and 2 stars in extraction speed. Toodles' active ability, Beginner's Luck, gives her a random 15% boost for 10 seconds. Toodles is a toon I believe should have been one of the 2 starters you can pick due to her ability. Her ability could help in some scenarios, but most of the time you're going to get something that you don't currently need. For example, you could be extracting a machine and get a movement speed boost, or you could be running away from a Twisted and get a skill check boost. But it could also be the other way around and be quite useful. But Toodles is pretty much just a starter toon and not really helpful on a team due to her extraction speed, but could be useful to get used to the game if you're first playing it. Poppy is one of the 2 starter toons you can choose when first starting the game. She has 3 stars in all of her stats, and her passive ability, Panic Pop, gives her a 50% speed boost when she's hit. Unlike Scraps, Poppy is a proper survivalist toon, but that doesn't change the fact that she's basic. Her ability only activates when she's attacked, which is supposed to help you get away from the Twisted, but the problem is, when attacked, the Twisted is stunned temporarily, and in that time you could easily escape them. This isn't the best way to help people start the game, as you have to get attacked to activate the ability, which isn't a good introduction to the game. Boxton is the other starter toon you can choose from when starting the game. He also has 3 stars in all stats, and his passive ability, Wind Up, gives him a 6% extraction speed boost for every other toon that's in his run. What makes Boxton a better starter than Poppy is he actually introduces 2 of the main factors of gameplay: machines and teamwork. He is still this low because in a run with other people, you might not get an opportunity to get on a machine as everyone will still get to them first. Even then, most public runs aren't good and there's probably only going to be you left or 2 other people, which then you wouldn't get much use out of your ability. Now we're entering the territory of toons that actually aren't that bad. Eggson has 3 stars in all stats as well. His active ability, Fixer Upper, adds a little bit of completion to a machine when he starts extracting it. The main problem with Eggson is that his ability doesn't really add enough completion to a machine. To put it into perspective, here's another 3-star extraction toon using the Wrench Trinket in comparison to Eggson's ability without it. It's more worth your time to just use the trinket. Brusha is a toon with 4 stars in skill check, 2 stars in stealth, and 3 stars in movement speed, stamina, and extraction speed. Her active ability, Artistic Inspiration, gives her a circle aura. Any toon within her aura gets a 50% skill check boost. Brusha is a fine toon, but not fine enough to go any higher on this list. She's a good extractor and great supporter, but brought down due to her stealth. It would also be better if her ability could also boost her own skill check as well, but she's decent overall. For our first main toon on the list, V is a toon with 4 stars in skill check, 2 stars in movement speed and stealth, 3 stars in stamina, and 5 stars in extraction speed. Her active ability, Mic Check, highlights all machines and all twists on the current floor for 5 seconds. And her passive ability, Camera Hijack, highlights the 2 closest machines to her currently. The reason why V is this low on the list is mainly because of her stealth and movement speed. She's a really good extractor though. She would have been lower on the list if it wasn't for her recent buff of also highlighting the machines as well as twisteds. She would be higher on the list if she had 3 stars in either movement speed or stealth. This way she's not as annoying in a real run. Basically, she's not fun to play. Cookies! Ginger and Cosmo are basically the same toon in my opinion. Cosmo has a 1-star skill check, 3-star movement speed, 4-star stamina and stealth, and 3-star skill check, while Ginger has 3-star skill check, 2-star movement speed, 3-star stamina, 4-star stealth, and 3-star extraction speed. Both of their abilities, Sharing and Caring for Cosmo and Baked with Care for Ginger, gives 1 heart of their own to another toon if they are injured. They can't use the ability if they are on 1 heart. The only real difference between them is Ginger's cooldown is longer and has a bigger range on her ability. They are both really good on a team as healers, but they can't really extract that well and are clearly meant to just support the team. They really have no other role, but they are good nonetheless.
Strawberry.
Sprout has 2-star skill check and extraction speed, 4-star movement speed, 5-star stamina, and 3-star stealth. His active ability, Big Sweet, gives another toon a heart at the cost of 100 tapes, and his passive ability, Overprotective, highlights all toons to him and their current health status. Sprout is a better healer than the last 2, but still not that good because of the 100 tape cost, and because he is not a good extractor. He is a good backup distractor however due to his speed and stamina. That's about it for him. Rebecca also has 3 stars in all stats, and her passive ability, the Undead, makes her immune to all debuffs. Rebecca is basically the better version of the Train Whistle Trinket, which makes you immune to the slowness debuff by the way. For the comment of the Halloween event, this ability in my opinion is a bit overpowered. Not overpowered enough to go any higher than this however. Tegan is 3-star skill check and movement speed and extraction speed, 4-star stamina and 2-star stealth. Her ability, Tea Time, heals herself by 1 heart if she's injured at the cost of 75 takes. Because of her ability, she shakes butt as one of the best for solo run, and she doesn't extract that bad either. In a real run, her stealth can be annoying for her and her teammates, but she's not bad at all. Overall, she's decent. Glisten has 2-star skill check and stealth, 3-star movement speed and stamina, and 5-star extraction speed, and his active ability, Reflection, instantly teleports him to another toon. Glisten is the objectively better version of Scraps. He instantly takes himself to another toon regardless of line of sight, and is also better due to his extraction speed, which also makes up for his 2-star skill check. His stealth can be annoying to deal with, however, so he can't go any higher than this.
Get your face sticks here!
Finn has a 4-star skill check, 3-star stealth, movement speed, and extraction speed, and 2-star stamina, and his passive ability of reeling gives him a 33% movement speed boost whenever any machine is completed for 10 seconds. Finn is not bad at all in extraction and has great survivability with his ability. For example, you could be low on stamina and are being chased. Then someone completes a machine, which speeds you up. You can use that 10 seconds to get away from the Twisted. He's not a bad toon at all.
Christmas!
What's this?
Cold!
Why?
Bad!
Cole is the definition of an overhated toon. Cole has 2-star skill check and extraction speed, 4-star movement speed and stamina, and 3-star stealth. And her ability, Scout, highlights every item on the floor for all teammates for 10 seconds. Cole is not a good extractor, but has extremely good mobility and average stealth, making her not a bad backup distractor. Her ability can basically be used once per 4 due to its high cooldown. Because of this, I personally wait until panic mode to use it, so everyone in the run can pick up any items we may have missed on the floor before going to the next one. Cole is pretty good overall.
Let's go gambling!
Gigi has 5-star skill check, 3-star movement speed, stealth and extraction speed, and 1-star stamina. Her active ability, Surprise, gives her a completely random item. Gigi is great at extraction, but not so much in movement, however. Her ability is useful, but only to herself, for the most part. Her stamina is what brings her down for me. Overall, she's fine, but I would much rather pick someone else. Shelly has 5 stars in skill check, 3 stars in movement speed, stealth, and extraction speed, and 2-star stamina. Her active ability, Inspiration, gives another toon of her choice 75% extraction speed boost for 15 seconds, and her passive ability gives her a 25% speed boost for 10 seconds whenever any machine is completed. You should play Shelly if you want to play as Finn, but you also want to be helpful to the team. Finn's ability gives him a 33% speed boost, which is more than Shelly's. However, her active ability can make her more worth it to play than Finn, making her rank higher than him. But she's not the best main toon, contrary to popular belief. Bobette is 4-star skill check, 3-star movement speed, 5-star stamina, and 2-star stealth and extraction speed. Precious Packing makes you hide in a box, making you invincible but also unable to move for 8 seconds. Festive Aura gives her an aura, and anyone within the aura gets a 50% stamina regeneration boost. Bobette is a little bit disappointing for being a main toon, so I'll keep this brief. She has very good mobility with her 5-star stamina, not a very good extractor, but is good with supporting the team with her passive ability. Her active ability only helps herself, but not that much really. I have nothing more to say about Bobette, so we will move on. Razzle and Dazzle have 3-star skill check, stamina, and stealth, and their passive ability, Comedy/Tragedy, makes them switch between 5-star movement speed and 1-star extraction speed on odd floors, and 5-star extraction speed and 1-star movement speed on even floors. Razzle and Dazzle have only one of 2 purposes, both of which they are very good at. They would go higher on this list, however, if they were doing both of said purposes at the same time, considering you can only do one of the 2 every other floor. Let's say there's an extremely fast twister like Toodles or Pebble on the floor, and it's an even floor. You're out of luck there. They would be way higher on this list if their ability was instead active, letting you switch between movement and extraction speed. But they still make a pretty good teammate regardless.
Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep!
Tisha is the best first toon to buy after selecting your starter. She has 4-star skill check and movement speed, 2-star stamina and extraction speed, and 3-star stealth. Her ability, Tidy Up, speeds up any toon that's close to her by 25% for 5 seconds. Tisha is an excellent supporter. Her skill check makes up for the extraction speed, not a bad option for being the distractor for one, and even if she's not distracting, she can greatly help the distractor with the speed boost, making her very worth it to buy. However, she isn't as good as
바쁜 거야? 문자 왔는데?
Flight is Tisha on steroids. He has 2-star skill check and stamina, 4-star movement speed and extraction speed, and 3-star stealth. His ability of Gust creates a gust of wind that lasts 10 seconds, and anyone within the gust gets a 15% movement speed boost for 5 seconds. What makes Flight better than Tisha is the fact that he can also speed up himself with the gust. He also has a great extraction speed, which makes up for the skill check size. Flight is just better than Tisha in every way.
Coob has 4 stars in movement speed, 4 stars in stamina, 3 stars in skill check, 2 stars in stealth and extraction speed. His ability is inactive. Hug! His role in the team is distractor, and he does a pretty decent job at it. He may be worse from his hug ability and his lack of gaining much speed from like Yada or something, but he's all at the same level as Louis because he has 2-star stealth and has pretty good speed. Overall, a good tune.
Bassie has 1-star skill check, 5-star movement speed, 4-star stamina and stealth, and 2-star extraction speed. Her active ability, Springful Sharing, lets her drop items from her inventory, and her passive ability, Easter Basket, gives her an extra inventory slot. The reason Bassie was brought down a bit for me personally was because of her extraction speed for 1, and for 2, because your active ability should be an ability that everyone has and not just exclusive to one team. That doesn't change the fact that she's a really good supporter, like bringing heals to those who need them. Her stealth makes her not annoying for the distractor, assuming she's not the one distracted, which she would be very good at, by the way. Connie has 1-star movement speed, 2-star skill check, 3-star stamina, 4-star extraction speed, and 5-star stealth. Her active ability, Haunting Escape, is Smoke Bomb. Unlike Shrimpo, Connie is a proper challenge chain with her 1-star movement speed. Under no circumstances should you play as her in a solo run, but she is extremely good on a team with her fast extraction. Her ability goes hand in hand with her movement speed, making her easily manage to get away from a Twisted. And if you're playing with a distractor, you can save yourself using the ability by running to them with the Twisteds on you, so you can get them off of you. Even on a team, Connie is a fun challenge to play as. Astro has 2-star skill check, 3-star stamina, movement speed, and extraction speed, and 5-star stealth. His active ability, Nap Time, gives everyone near him full stamina. His passive ability, Well Rested, gives him a 50% stamina regeneration boost, and his passive ability, Well Rested, highlights to him every toon that's below 50% of their stamina. Me saying Well Rested twice was not a mistake. This guy basically has 3 abilities, since his passive ability is basically 2 abilities in one. That aside, Astro is a good supporter in a run, but his downside is that he can't extract that well in his average movement speed. Realistically speaking, his only purpose is to give toon stamina, which is not a bad thing by any means.
Preview.
Blot has 1-star skill check, 2-star extraction speed, 3-star stealth, 4-star movement speed, and 5-star stamina. His ability Blot Jr. spawns in Blot Jr., and Blot Jr. basically has like negative a million stealth. But it's at the cost of 10 tapes plus another 10 tapes for every Blot that's in your round. Meaning, if you had a full run of 8 Blots, Blot Jr. would cost 80 tapes. And if you're the only Blot in a run, Blot Jr. would cost 10 tapes. Originally, while making this list, Astro was above Blot, but the reason he got moved up was because I never realized how OP his ability actually is. You could easily save anyone with this ability, like a Shrimpo for example, because Blot Jr. has less stealth than him. Not only that, but you can also save yourself with him as well if you're in a tight situation. His ability and movement speed make up for the fact that he is a terrible extractor. Because of this, he's also not a bad choice for being the backup distractor of a run too. Rudy has 3 stars in all stats as well, and his active ability, Antler Charge, makes him charge forward and gets a short speed boost. While I do like his ability a lot, it could be better. He doesn't extract that bad at all, and his movement speed isn't bad at all either. While he is my favorite of the 4 Christmas tunes, his ability only lasting 0.4 seconds makes him a slight letdown. But that doesn't mean his ability isn't fun to use. He's also not a bad choice for a solo run because he's a shiner as well.
Louis has 4 stars in skill check, 3 stars in movement speed, stamina, and extraction speed, and has 2 stars in stealth. His ability is a passive, which grants him 20% movement speed, which stacks to 40 when he is on 1 heart. Louis, in my opinion, is my favorite purely for his role in a team or in solo. He could be a distractor or an extractor without the pressure of doing one or the other. Even if his stealth is not useful, especially if your asshole of a teammate leads a Twisted to the damn machine, his passive makes up for it, for allowing you to escape way more easily than the other tunes. So he's a great pick if you're looking for a team or if you're just trying to solo a run. Yes, I know he has the same stats as Brescia, shut up.
Brittany has 1-star in stealth, 3-star skill check and movement speed, and 4-star stamina and extraction speed. Her ability of Nightlight highlights all twists on the floor if the floor is a blackout. Her stealth makes her one of the worst teammates in a public run, but the reason she's this high on the list is because she takes spot as the best toon for a solo run. She has excellent extraction speed and not that bad mobility. And her ability, plus the fact that she's a shiner, makes Blackouts way easier to deal with than you normally would have to. She's really good.
Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
Yada has a 1-star stamina, 2-star stealth, 3-star skill check, 4-star movement speed, and 5-star extraction speed. Her passive ability of Pinata Party makes her drop 2 random candies when she finishes a machine, and 4 random candies when she takes damage. Despite her stamina, she's an excellent all-rounder. She can distract really well, extract really well, and her candies make her a really good supporter, as the candies can have multiple purposes. The only reason she didn't make it into the top 5 was because, like I said earlier, because of her stamina. Eclipse has 3-star skill check, stamina, and extraction speed, 4-star movement speed, and 2-star stealth. Her passive ability, Total Eclipse, makes it so that in a blackout, she transforms into a werewolf, making her glow, giving her 2 stars in stamina and a 20% speed boost on the floor. Even out of blackouts, she has extremely good stats. Her stealth and movement speed makes her one of the best distractors, and she's not a bad extractor at all either. In a blackout, she easily takes spot as the best distractor since she's a shiner, and because her speed boost makes her faster than the average Twisted even if she doesn't have any trinkets equipped. This also makes a really good option for solos as her ability makes blackouts way easier to deal with.
Want to see an impression of my dad? Sure!
Gordy has 5-star skill check and extraction speed, 1-star stealth and stamina, and 4-star movement speed. Trick or Treat gives everyone near him a random 20% effect for 15 seconds, and Sugar Rush gives everyone in the blend a 20% speed boost for 5 seconds as soon as panic mode starts. His stealth and movement speed makes him an S tier distractor, and his extraction speed and skill check makes him the best extractor. His active, despite being random, is an extremely good support ability, and his passive works really well for whoever is distracting. As normally, you cannot know when panic mode starts, the twists gets faster without you knowing, so you get hit from them. With Gordy, the speed boost is like a bit of a wake-up call, giving you space from the twisted when panic mode starts. So basically, Gordy can easily take on any role without the stress of having to pick one. The reason he is 4th and not 3rd, however, is because if he chooses to be an extractor in a run, he still has 1-star stealth, making it harder for him to accomplish that. In 3rd place, we have Fleur, who has 2-star skill check and extraction speed, 4-star movement speed and stamina, and 3-star stealth. And her ability, Floaty Dash, gives her drastic speed boost for 0.75 seconds. She takes the 3rd place spot mainly for her ability. The cooldown isn't that long and is kind of overpowered in almost any tight situation. She can't extract that well, but her mobility and ability completely make up for it. If she's distracting, then her ability works well with my earlier point of not knowing when panic mode starts. Use your ability to get a distance between you and the Twisteds and not have to worry about getting hit unexpectedly. She is definitely one of my top picks.
In 2nd place, and our spot as the best main toon, we have Pebble, who has 1-star extraction speed, 3-star skill check and stealth, 4-star stamina, and 5-star movement speed. His active ability of Speak makes him bark, which alerts any nearby Twisted to his location as well as drastically decreases his stealth. His passive ability of Fetch highlights to him every item on the floor every 10 seconds. His speed and stamina make him easily take the spot as the best distractor in the game. You can easily save anyone in need with your active ability, unless you're an angry player who uses it to grief instead. Because of his 5-star movement speed, even without trinkets, he's faster than most Twisted, and despite his extraction speed, he can easily stop distracting to extract every so often. And now, it's time for what you've been waiting for. The toon who I believe is the best toon in game, which is...
In 1st place, Coco has 3-star skill check, 4-star movement speed and stealth, and 2-star stamina and extraction speed. Her Bonbon ability places a bonbon on the ground for anyone, including herself, to pick up. A bonbon gives you 50% extraction speed and 25% movement speed for 5 seconds when used. Sure, she has low extraction speed, but that's what her bonbons are for. High speed plus high stealth makes her useful in public runs and not be annoying at all. Her bonbons also increasing speed makes them helpful for getting out of most, if not all, situations. Its cooldown is not that long, so one person could easily have 3 bonbons in their inventory. And considering she has 3-star skill check and 4-star movement speed, she's better off giving her bonbons to her teammates because she can easily get out of situations and can extract not that bad herself without them. which is exactly why she takes my number 1 spot. And that's the full ranking. This is my first time doing a video like this, so let me know how I did in the comments, and let me know if you want to see more in the comments as well. This is my first video on the channel, so expect more on it, and I'll see you guys in the future sometime.